you've started using herbs, but are you making these potentially huge and dangerous mistakes whilst using them? Or is what you're doing the best way to benefit from herbs? Well, I've been actively using herbs for over 12 years, and I'm going to share with you the top 4 mistakes I see most people making when utilizing herbs. Be warned, there are tons of horror stories from people who have used herbs, and these herbs have caused liver damage, insomnia, and even removed all their emotions and worse. All of these potential issues can be reduced if you avoid these top 4 mistakes I see everyone, especially men, make when utilizing herbs. Avoid these and gain all the benefits from herbs and none of the issues. Humans have been using herbs to strengthen and balance their lives for thousands of years. Ancient healers in almost every culture used herbs to aid well-being. For example, one of the oldest mummies discovered, which died around 5,000 years ago, was found with 2 medicinal mushrooms. And today, herbs are everywhere. Most men, to some extent, have utilized ashwagandha, makaru, tonka ali, or even silage. But it's shocking how many men utilize these herbs and make these key mistakes. Without further ado, let's dive into the first mistake. The first mistake I see people make when using herbs is high doses. When I speak with people about herbs, especially if they had a negative side effect, one thing that tends to come up is the mindset that when you use herbs and you feel good, you feel the benefits of taking a herb. If you take more of that herb, you will get more of those benefits, and that's just not the case. As a wise man once said, if you take 1 aspirin, you might reduce your headache. But if you take too many of those aspirins, that's going to be your last headache.
Aspirin is perfectly legal, but if you take 13 of them motherfuckers, it'll be your last headache.
Think about herbs in a similar fashion. To understand this concept, we need to break down how herbs work within the body versus traditional Western medicine. Traditional medicine tends to be single action. So to achieve the desired effect, it might only work on the site of the action that is physiologically relevant to that effect of the drug. Whereas herbal medicine is not single action. It tends to help address the root cause of an illness and potentially changing the body holistically as a whole. For example, if you consult with a herbalist, they might tell you the root cause of your problems is stress. So they will work with you to bring the body back to balance. So once the herb helps you get back to balance, if you continue taking this herb in high amounts, what's going to happen? Well, it will knock you out of balance and put your body back into a stressful state, giving you the opposite result of what you're intending. And that's why when people start taking herbs, they might feel amazing taking a herb. And then as time goes on, the benefits start to reduce. The trick here is to understand that you need less of these herbs than what marketing tells you that you need. And this leads me to my second mistake that I see all men make when utilizing herbs. The second mistake I see everybody tend to make, but especially men, is using the wrong format of a herb. Now, this is going to be a bit controversial, but sometimes we confuse the key compound within a herb for the herb itself. Some people will take a capsule with icarin or standardized icarin, and they believe they are getting the true benefits of honey goat weed. Yes, both the herb and the extract can be powerful, and they both have their pros and cons. But when you take something out of the whole, it changes it. For example, sugarcane has tons of benefits and even healing properties. But once you extract sugar from the sugarcane, it potentially has its own issues that come with this new compound. Coca leaf have been used for many years in tribes for its stimulating effects, for its numbing effect. But once you extract coke from it, the substance becomes potentially dangerous and heightened and way more potent. And this is just some of a lot of different examples. The point is, when you extract, when you standardize, it comes with its own pros and cons, in my personal opinion. Yes, the standardized pill and extract is more powerful, but when things are more powerful, that's when you potentially can get those side effects. Besides, if you're not sick and you're just trying to optimize life, why do you need the most powerful thing anyway? Personally, I always opt for as close to nature as I can go, as close to the natural format. And that's why most of the herbs I own tend to be powders, loose leaf, and if there are capsules, it's pure ground capsules. Don't get me wrong, I do own 1 or 2 standardized capsules, but these are not my immediate go-to. I just have a preference of utilizing the herb whole. What do you think? Comment down below. Do you agree in utilizing herbs closer to nature, or do you believe in focusing more on the extracts and the standardized pills? Bear in mind, there's more science with the standardized pills than they are with the natural herb. Where money flows, that's where the investment in research will go. Let me know which side you sway to in the comments. The important part of this all is buying your herbs from a reputable source. Because the herbal market is fast growing, I get a lot of ads on Instagram for different herb companies. A lot of new companies are entering the market, and some of them might be motivated by greed. And for this reason, some people might not be getting what they pay for, and because of this, having negative reactions to the herbs. Sometimes dishonest companies might be adding bulking agents to your capsules, and what you're getting is a lot less than what you think. This can either be done by accident or it's done on purpose because money have to make. So if you're buying loose leaf herbs, powdered herbs, you're less likely to have these issues. For everyone who is part of my channel membership, firstly, I salute you and thank you for supporting this journey. For you guys, I will share with you a spreadsheet with suppliers that I tend to buy from personally. So please consider joining this channel membership and supporting my mission to empower the man them to up their game. I salute you. You can do that by joining down below, or you can hit thanks and tip this video anything that you believe this video is worth. Buy me a herbal tea. As with anything you put into your body, see it as an investment. Check the reviews, understand the reputation of that company. Do they follow any particular guidelines? If they are based in Europe, Japan or Australia, there tends to be strict rules on picking and preparing herbs. So with these country-based products, you do not have to worry. The third key mistake I see people make when using herbs is treating herbs like a multivitamin. People take multivitamins daily. It's used to maintain optimal health. But contrary to popular belief, herbs are not multivitamins. They are not made for everyday use, especially utilizing or using the same herb every day. And some of you might be thinking, on my herbal pill packet, it says take 2 pills a day, morning and evening. And think about it, who benefits from this? It's in their best interest to tell you that. The truth is, scientific research on dosing is very minimal. So most herbalists, when they prescribe herbs to people, they err on the side of caution. They err on the side of a lower dosage. So most people, especially companies, don't actually know how much of something you should take and for how long you should take it for, unless they've done scientific testing to understand this. And a few companies have, but most haven't. Personally, I don't really take herbs every single day. I take them a few times a week, and I'll take more as and when I need it. If I feel my body requires something, I'm so in tune with my body that I know what to go for. Also, I change the herbs that I take regularly. I have so many different herbs in my collection. Taking the same herbs, which can be anti-inflammatory or have antioxidant effects, over and over might be causing harm within the body. For example, did you know that too much antioxidants within the body can have serious side effects? Did you know that too much anti-inflammatory agents within the body can cause nausea, drowsiness, and even headaches? Some herbs help reduce cortisol, reduce your stress levels, but taking too much of these herbs might suppress your cortisol, and this can lead to decreased motivation, to numbness, to adrenal fatigue. Historically, herbs were used as and when needed, but today, that's not something we all know. Some of us treat herbs like a daily ritual, like a daily multivitamin, and this shouldn't be the case. Take them to revitalize the body, but once the body feels revitalized, take some time off. More doesn't always mean better. Ask your girlfriend, she gonna tell you so. Some of the rules that I do, maybe a few times a week, and I tend to take a week off every 3 weeks or every month. Along those lines is suited unless you have something you're trying to achieve, like boosting testosterone, then you might go for 2 months, 60 days. If you're from a place of lack, you need more to get to where you need to get to. But if you're already feeling okay and want to just optimize, then you need to be taking regular breaks. The last mistake I see people make when using herbs is not using an holistic approach. Some people use herbs to try and boost their energy levels, but they haven't taken the first step in an holistic approach, which is to ensure your diet and lifestyle are on point. They might have not ensured they're getting their magnesium, their iron, their vitamin D, or their vitamin B12, which are known to help with energy levels. They may not be sleeping optimally each night, or they may have other issues they have not dealt with just yet. Alcoholism, taking cigarettes. There isn't any magic pill to bypass the basics. A bonus mistake, and for this bonus, be sure to smash the like button. That's how other people will start to see this video. So a bonus mistake is not taking the herb regularly enough to see results. Most people won't see any benefits in less than 2 to 3 days. For some people, it could be a week to a month. That is a good amount of time to understand what the impacts are of a particular herb. Another bonus mistake is people not understanding contraindications. Will this herb have an impact or have an effect on the medication that I take currently? If I'm on blood thinners, I need to be mindful of what herbs I'm taking. Even down to plant species. For example, if you're allergic to pollen, you should stay away from chamomile and dandelion because these can have a reaction within the body. So there you have it. 4 mistakes that I see many people making whilst they're utilizing herbs. And there's other mistakes. So if you want a part 2 to this video, comment down below. Man. People reading in the comments will be slightly confused and they will want to watch this video. Hence, more people will see it. As always, it's your brother Paul Otote, certified herbalist and nutritionist. Before you go, click on my face to get my herb course, and your next watch should be this. These are my 4 rules of mixing herbs for their optimal benefits. See you guys. Peace.